A 71-year-old man died last night while he was sleeping. Did you know that? He seemed to be in great health the day before, so his family was shocked. His health wasn't bad, and there were no signs that something might be wrong. That night was just like any other. Nothing strange happened. He didn't wake up the next morning, though. What did really happen? Could it have been stopped? After age 70, some things you do at night can become a silent threat to your health, making it more likely that you will have major problems like strokes, heart attacks, or even die suddenly. The most scary thing is that a lot of people don't know the mistakes they make every night. This video talks about 4 things that people over 70 years old should not do at night. At first look, they may seem harmless, habits you've been doing for years without noticing how they're affecting you, but they can have a big effect on your health and shorten your life. It's possible that some of these habits are new to you, while others may be bad habits that you don't even know you have. You will learn important things by the end of this video that will help you protect your health, sleep better, and feel more energized every morning. Stay until the end, because the last habit is something most older people do even though they know it's bad for them. This is important information that could change your health, so don't miss it. I will also tell you what you can do to get a better and safer night's sleep. Please like this video and subscribe right now to get more videos that will help you live a better life. Now let's begin. Eating too late and eating heavy foods right before bed is one of the most common and dangerous mistakes older people make. For those who have done it their whole lives without any problems, it may seem like a safe habit. The way your body breaks down food, on the other hand, changes a lot as you get older. When you eat before bed, your body takes longer to break down the food you eat because your metabolism slows down. Do you remember how easy it was to eat late at night and still fall asleep when you were younger? Things change after age 70. Eating late can make you feel bad in many ways, including lowering the quality of your sleep, hurting your heart, and even raising your risk of having major problems during the night. Once you eat a big meal before bed, your digestive system works even though it should be resting. The heart rate stays high when it should be going down, the stomach makes more acid, and the bowels work extra hard. This gets in the way of lower stages of sleep, waking you up more often and making your rest less restorative. Also, sleeping down with a full stomach can make you more likely to get acid reflux, a condition in which stomach acids move up into the esophagus and cause heartburn, coughing, or even a feeling of choking that can wake you up quickly. Over time, constant reflux can make the muscles in the throat and airways weaker. This makes it more likely that an older person will get aspiration pneumonia, which is a dangerous lung illness. The effect on blood sugar and blood pressure is another important thing to think about. People with diabetes, or who are more likely to get diabetes, can have blood sugar spikes when they eat late. Researchers have found that people who eat dinner late often are more likely to get metabolic disorders that hurt the heart and blood flow. As a safety measure, try to eat dinner at least 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. This will give your body enough time to digest the food properly without making it hard to sleep. If you're hungry before bed, eat something light and easy to stomach, like a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a cup of herbal tea. These things can help you sleep better without making your stomach too full. Don't forget that your body doesn't work the same way it did many years ago. Making a small change to when you eat can make a big difference in your quality of life, lowering your risks and making sure you get a good night's sleep. Many people think that staying wet all the time is good for their health. In general, this is true, but drinking too much water before bed can be bad for you, especially if you are over 70 years old. Maybe you should cut down on how much water, tea, or juice you drink before bed if you find yourself getting up several times during the night to go to the bathroom. But interruptions at night aren't the only issue. Over time, this habit can also make you more likely to fall, have heart problems, or even lose your mental sharpness. What's wrong with this after age 70? As you get older, your muscles get weaker, your bladder can't hold as much water for as long, your kidneys keep cleaning water even at night, and your body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of water in the system. If you drink a big glass of water before bed, you will almost certainly wake up in the middle of the night needing to go to the bathroom right away. Even though this might seem like a small problem, it could lead to much worse problems than you think. Think about waking up out of the blue and having to go to the bathroom. It doesn't take long for your blood pressure to change because you got out of bed so fast. Postural hypotension is a quick drop in blood pressure that can make you feel like you're going to pass out or even lose your balance. The bad news is that this is one of the main reasons why older people fall at night, and many of these falls lead to broken bones, head injuries, or even worse problems. Also, waking up a lot at night throws off the body's normal sleep cycle. When you turn on the light to go to the bathroom, your brain gets the message that it's now daytime. This changes the production of melatonin, the hormone that controls deep, restful sleep. Because of this, it might be harder for you to fall back asleep. The next day, you'll feel more tired, have trouble focusing, and be more likely to have memory loss and forgetfulness. If you want to escape these problems, try drinking less in the 2 hours before bed. Do not drink a big glass of water all at once if you are thirsty. Instead, drink water in small amounts. Also, it's best not to drink coffee, tea, or alcoholic drinks late at night, since these drinks can make you pee more often because they increase urine production. Bad sleep can damage your immune system, raise your blood pressure, and speed up the loss of brain cells over time. Several studies have shown that older people who wake up a lot at night are more likely to get dementia and other memory problems because they don't get enough sleep. So, getting enough sleep isn't just important for feeling relaxed the next day, it's also a key part of keeping your brain healthy over time. But staying hydrated is still important for health, so what is the best solution? Instead of stopping all fluid intake at night, the best thing to do is to change the timing. Most of your water should come in the morning and afternoon. As the day goes on, slowly decrease the amount you drink. If you're thirsty late at night, don't drink the whole glass at once. Instead, take small sips. Additionally, it is suggested that you stay away from caffeinated drinks like coffee, black tea, and energy drinks in the afternoon and evening. Caffeine is a stimulant that makes you pee more, which can make you wake up at night. Another thing to think about is how much water is in the food. Soups, fruits with a lot of liquid, like watermelon and melon, and even some medicines can make you retain water and wake up more often at night. By making a few smart changes to your daily routine, you can get a better night's sleep, lower your risk of falling at night, and improve your health in the long run. Leave a comment with the number 2 to let me know you're still here if you made it this far in the video and found it helpful. And if you haven't already, please follow and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our posts. Thanks for your support. It lets us keep making useful information that will improve your health. It might feel good to have a warm and cozy bedroom, but if you are over 70, sleeping in a room that is too hot can be dangerous to your health. Some older people think that putting up the heat too high or wrapping themselves in thick blankets will help them sleep better, but this isn't always the case. But sleeping in a room that is too warm can make you more likely to have heart problems, become dehydrated, and have trouble sleeping, and you might not even know it. The body gets less good at controlling warmth as we age. It gets harder to sweat and get rid of heat, which makes it easier for body temperature to rise, especially while sleeping. When the body gets too hot, the heart has to work harder to cool it down. This puts extra stress on the circulatory system. People who already have heart disease, high blood pressure, or circulation problems should be extra careful with this. Question: have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, hot, sweaty, or short of breath? That's your body trying to keep its warmth down. Researchers have found that sleeping in a room that is too warm can make you slightly dehydrated without you even realizing it. Lack of water during the night can make the blood thicker, even if you don't feel thirsty. This can raise the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, especially in older people. Let's see what I mean. Let's say Francisco is 74 years old and retired. He likes to read before bed. His bedroom is always 24 degrees Celsius, and he sleeps with a lot of thick blankets on top of him to keep warm. He does, however, wake up every night sweaty and uncomfortable, and every morning he feels worn out and drained. But Francisco doesn't know that the noise in his bedroom keeps him from falling into the deepest, most restful stages of sleep, which has a direct effect on his health and rest. A cool setting, on the other hand, helps you sleep better by letting your body cool down naturally. This step is necessary to get to the deepest stages of rest, which help your memory stick, your immune system get stronger, and you live longer. Actually, older people who sleep in cooler rooms often feel better when they wake up, with more energy and a clearer mind. How hot or cold should it be for you to sleep better? For the best sleep, experts say to keep the bedroom between 16 degrees Celsius and 19 degrees Celsius. If you think this temperature is too low for you, try using light cotton blankets instead of heavy ones. They will help keep you warm without trapping too much heat. Wearing pajamas that are light and wick away, sweat can also help keep you from getting too hot at night. If you want to keep the room well ventilated, open a window or use a fan. This not only cools the room down, but it also makes the air better, which lowers the risk of breathing problems that could keep you from sleeping. Making this easy change to where you sleep can have a big effect on your health as a whole. Keeping your bedroom cool is good for your heart, helps you sleep better, and gives you more energy when you wake up. It's safer than sleeping in a room that is too hot. Now let's talk about another bad habit that a lot of older people do at night that they don't even realize is hurting their health. It may not seem like a big deal, but this mistake has a big impact on your health and sleep. The way most people sleep is not something they think about at all. Most people think that everything is okay as long as they are comfortable. But after age 70, the way you sleep is much more important than you might think. How you sit down can change how you breathe, how your blood flows, and even raise your risk of having a heart attack or stroke. Muscle tone, lung capacity, and blood flow all change as we age. If you sleep in the wrong position for a long time, it can block breathing, lower oxygen levels, and put pressure on important blood vessels, making it harder for your body to work at its best. In the long run, this can cause issues like snoring, sleep apnea, and even more stress on the heart. For instance, sleeping on your back may seem like a good idea, but for many older people, this can block their airways, which can lead to breathing problems and less oxygen getting to their brain. This not only makes it harder to sleep, but it also increases the risk of heart problems and memory loss. A lot of older people don't think about how they sleep because they think it doesn't matter as long as they're relaxed. But after age 70, the way you sleep can have a bigger effect on your health than most people think. If you sleep in the wrong position, it can make it harder to breathe and circulate blood. It can also raise your risk of heart problems like heart failure and strokes. In spite of this, most people don't know that the way they sleep may be causing hidden health problems. It might seem safe to sleep on your back, but for older people, it is actually one of the most dangerous poses. The tongue and soft tissues in your throat relax and fall backward when you lie on your back. This can partly block your airways. This can cause obstructive sleep apnea, a condition in which breathing stops and starts many times during the night without the person being aware of it. Over time, this condition makes the chance of getting high blood pressure, heart disease, and even sudden cardiac arrest much higher. Let's look at a real-life example. Roberto, who is 76 years old, has always slept on his back, and has never thought it might be a problem. His wife saw that he would stop breathing for a few seconds at times, and then make a loud noise when he could breathe again. At first, he thought it was just part of getting older, but over time, he started waking up tired, getting headaches, and having trouble focusing during the day. When he finally went to the doctor, he found that the way he slept was making his undiagnosed sleep apnea worse, which put a lot of stress on his heart every night. Sleeping in the wrong position can hurt your blood flow even if you don't have sleep apnea. For instance, lying on your right side puts more stress on the heart, which makes it harder for blood to flow properly. This can make it worse for older people with heart problems to hold on to water in their lungs and legs, which over time raises their risk of congestive heart failure. What is the best way to sleep after age 70? Health experts say that you should sleep on your left side as much as possible. This pose helps digestion, improves blood flow, and makes the heart pump blood more efficiently. If you have acid reflux or heartburn, sleeping on your left side will keep stomach acids from rising into your esophagus. This will make you feel better and help you get a longer, more restful sleep. There are some tricks that can help you stay in this position all night if it's hard for you. You can keep from rolling over onto your back while you sleep if you use a body pillow. You can also use a firm, supportive pillow to slightly raise your head to keep your lungs open and lower your risk of having to stop breathing. Putting a pillow between your knees can also help keep your spine straight and ease pressure on your lower back if you have joint pain or stiffness. This small change in the way you sleep can have a big effect on your health as a whole. You can lower your risk of health problems at night and feel more energized and refreshed every morning by making sure your body is in the best position for breathing, circulation, and heart function. In this video, we looked at 4 habits people have at night that might not seem dangerous, but can be very bad for your health after age 70. Each of these habits, eating too late, drinking too much before bed, sleeping in the wrong position, or keeping your bedroom too warm, can hurt your heart, sleep, and general health. But there is good news. These risks are not set in stone. You can get better sleep, lower your health risks, and feel stronger and more refreshed every day by making small changes to the things you do at night. Right now, take a moment to think about which of these habits you already do. During the night, do you wake up a lot? Are you restless or too hot while you sleep? Have you been sleeping on your back for years without knowing how bad it is for your health? No matter what your situation is, being aware is the most important thing. We can't make changes to make our lives better until we know what hurts us. Pay attention to what you do before bed and try changing at least one of these habits. You could eat your last meal earlier, make your bedroom cooler, or sleep on your left side. A small change can add up to a big difference over time. Thanks for seeing this video. Send us your thoughts by leaving a note. Tell us what habit you want to break and how you plan to sleep better. We read all of the comments because it makes us happy to hear that this information is making your life better. Please like, subscribe, and share this content with someone who could use the tips. Your help is very important for us to keep making good content that people will find helpful. We'll see you next time.